This year I came looking for copper but found gold moment. I wasn't expecting anything from this blind date my roommate set up. She kept saying, trust me, he's different, about this guy named Kevin. I'd been burned so many times that year. My ex cheated on me with his coworker. The guy before that ghosted me after 3 months. I was done with dating honestly, but she wouldn't stop bugging me about it. So I agreed to one dinner. Kevin picked this casual Italian place downtown. Nothing fancy. He showed up in jeans and a plain t-shirt, which I actually liked. No trying too hard. We talked about normal stuff. He worked at a tech startup. I was finishing nursing school. He made me laugh a few times, but I wasn't feeling any crazy sparks or anything. We hugged goodbye and exchanged numbers. I figured that was it. Maybe we'd text once or twice and fade out like everyone else does. But then he started sending me these random memes that were actually funny. Not stupid pickup lines or weird flirting. Just genuine funny stuff that made me crack up during my study breaks. We started texting more, then talking on the phone, then FaceTiming late at night when I couldn't sleep because of stress from school. He was easy to talk to. No pressure, no games, just real conversations about everything and nothing. One night around 2 a.m. I was complaining about how exhausted I was. I mentioned I had to skip dialysis that day because of clinicals and how behind I was getting on everything. Kevin went quiet for a second. Then he asked, wait, what do you mean dialysis? I froze. I hadn't meant to say that. I don't usually tell people about my kidney failure unless we're serious. It scares guys away, makes things complicated, but it just slipped out because I was tired and comfortable talking to him. I explained everything. How I'd been in stage 4 kidney failure for almost 2 years, how I did home dialysis every other day, how I was on the transplant waiting list but the average wait was like 5 years, how my life basically revolved around medical appointments and feeling sick half the time. Kevin didn't say much that night, just listened and asked a few questions. I figured that was the end of whatever we had going. Guys don't want to deal with sick girlfriends, they're not even dating yet, but he kept texting me like normal. A week later, he mentioned he'd been researching kidney donation. I laughed it off thinking he was just being nice, but then he brought it up again, said he'd actually called the hospital to ask about getting tested. I told him he was crazy. We weren't even officially dating. You don't give organs to people you've known for 2 months. But Kevin said, why not? I've got 2 kidneys and you need 1. Seems simple to me. The testing process took forever. Blood work, psychological evaluations, more blood work, physical exams. The doctors kept asking if we were related or married because people don't usually donate to casual friends. Kevin would just shrug and say,